Hi everyone, it's Marzena here from Fitness Anytime and Anywhere by Marzena. I am so excited to welcome you to the very first video of my brand new beginners-friendly Aqua Aerobic Series. This 3-part YouTube series is designed for anyone who wants to learn the proper technique of basic water exercises, the foundation for all your aqua fitness success. Today, we're starting with a 45-minute no equipment workout. All you need is your positive energy, a pool at waist to chest depth, and of course, some water to stay hydrated. Whether you're brand new to water aerobics or just want to refresh your technique, this class will help you feel confident, strong, and ready for more. And once you've completed all 3 free beginners workouts and feel comfortable with these moves, I hope you consider diving a bit deeper into the world of aqua with me, with On-Demand Aqua Workouts Platform, where you'll find the best, most advanced, and newest water routines. No ads, no interruptions, just pure fitness fun for 7 days. So, are you ready to jump in with me? Let's get moving together. All right, my friends, so let's start right with the proper warm-up. We're gonna either march in place or jog in place, and I will show you both of these options, okay? On the little screen, you see march. It's low impact, and this is where you wanna start. Once you're ready for the first upgrade, you're gonna add your arm moves and you start skipping. This is skip A, high knee skip, where, look at this, we're curling knees up to hip level and then we are rolling our feet down. So you wanna feel your heels are touching the bottom of the pool. Belly in, shoulders down, and with your arms, well, we're just testing the waters. Testing water resistance. This workout is all about playing with water resistance. Treading water, making some waves on the surface. Now eventually we're gonna go up to the air. You continue your jogging and you're gonna circle your arms backwards. You can start with small moves and then eventually step by step, skip by skip, you will be increasing range of motion. Next, we have alternate side-to-side kicks. And notice, we're firstly touching down. So you're gonna kick one leg out at a time. Kick, curl your knee up, and then kick the other leg to the side. Touching down is your low impact version. Jump over is your second option. We will include more of that a bit later, but you can see me already jumping over here. And on purpose, I moved to shallower segments so you could see exactly what's happening. Plus, I'm testing my new drone that unfortunately failed and drowned in the water. All right, continue. Knee tuck, kick aside. Knee tuck, kick aside. With this first segment, we're putting our feet together. And later on, I'll show you how you can take side-to-side kicks to the next level. Plus, of course, you already see we can jump over. This gets more intensive with time. It's probably better if you go slightly deeper when you start jumping over, maybe chest water level. On waist water level, it truly doesn't matter. Right? It's low impact anyways. And as you can see, I'm turning around. I will always be introducing some modifications, so stay tuned. You're gonna learn so much today and you guys gonna love it. All right, so the first transition that I told you about is continuing side-to-side kicks, but now we are adding cross step as we are moving forward, and then cross behind as we are heading backwards. You see, now I'm heading backwards, so after kick, I will be crossing my feet behind, 4 and 4. It is a bit more convenient to move like this if you keep your feet in a turnout position. So heels in, toes out. Please notice we are tucking the knees up before and after each kick. Why? Well, this is gonna put your abs to challenge. Your next version is jump over side to side kick. You see? Even if you try at 8 of these today, you're gonna see what I meant. It is more intensive. Plus, if you consider turning around with me, that's a bit more tricky. And today I want to show you some basic moves plus some basic modifications. We will not be bored, I promise. Couple more. And I think we got it. Now we are marching or skipping in place. Plus, we're gonna be putting arms over the water in just a moment. I love incorporating both the water air moves, I call them air moves, at the beginning of workout especially. So firstly, just start splashing the water back and forward like so. Turn around to your right. More waves, and you want to see them on the surface, plus you want to hear them. Turn around to your left. Follow your left shoulder. Nice. Okay. Now watch my arms. There's 90-degree point flex in my elbow joint, and I'm gonna close and open those arms. You can continue turning around, or we can face each other. You can start reaching over the head and then down, but your hands are up in the air. Don't get those elbows wet. Not now. Keep curling those knees up, and remember, your heels are touching the bottom of the pool. Plus, aqua shoes, water shoes are highly recommended. Just, I'm setting up my cameras with my feet sometimes, so I had to skip it for today. Let's do some more above the water arm moves. Close and open, close and open. Imagine there's a wall behind your back. Would you be able to push those forearms back to the wall? And some more overhead presses. It seems super easy, but if you're with me doing these moves, you can feel these muscles are reacting, right? Close and open, 8 of these, and up and down, 8 more. Final few seconds, and I will show you some fun basic kicks today as well. Let's jog it out and then get ready for left kick forward and back. Same leg, repeaters, without touching down. By that I mean you're not touching the bottom of the pool. If this is too difficult at first, just position one hand on the side of the pool, hold the wall, and that's gonna help you out at the beginning. Other than this, we wanna introduce some fun kicks today, right? So let's do just that. Look at the arms. They are treading the water back and forward, assisting you with this move. Right here, belly in, shoulders back. I'm taking a closer look at you today, who's exercising with me. Left leg kicking forward and back. Without touching the bottom, feel free to go a bit slower. But eventually, I want you to touch down, speed it up, and imagine your target. Can you kick it a little bit harder? Can you lift your knee a bit higher? Can you invite your abs to this workout? Look at the surface of the water. Is the water being splashed, or are you making waves? If you're making waves, you are engaging your muscles a little bit more, which would be awesome. Try mix those moves. Do 2 without touching the bottom and 2 touching down. This is not only great for quads, glutes, and hamstrings, but also for abs. You will be fully excused from doing crunches later today. Okay, jog it out, even out your body, right? And now we're gonna do march or skip A. You already know this move. Let's circle those arms back again. High knees, belly in, circle to the right. Now move your arms forward and start turning around, reversing. Very beautiful. No, I did not forget about the other leg. We're gonna be back kicking in just few moments. Still moving arms forward, 3 more. And we're gonna end it up kicking this time with right leg. Forward on the exhale and then back without touching the bottom. Notice my torso is leaning forward when I'm kicking back, and this back kick, my friends, shouldn't be very high. Just maybe knee level. That's all we need. Your front kick can be your knee level, hip level, or you can kick above the surface. But with back kick, be careful so you don't put too much stress to your lumbar spine. Low kick is all you need. And if you think about engaging your glutes, you're getting all the benefits from this particular move. Give me a few more without touching the bottom. Suspended front and back kicks, that's right. And in just a moment, you're gonna go a bit faster and we start touching down. This I call kick with touch down. Maybe you are able now kick a bit higher. The same arm moves though. And push. Imagine your target. Kick it with your heel and kick it hard. Yep, be tough, be tough. It's your workout after all. Okay, give me your best 3. And we're gonna switch things up. Jog it out, relax a little bit, and watch me showing you the next move. Guys, we continue with skip A, so you're gonna keep curling your knees up, and now look at the arm moves. They do like a scissor moves. Yep, straight arms, we're reaching up, chest lifted. That's right. Keep going. You can start slowly, you can start smaller, but eventually we want about 90-degree point between each arm. And this feels amazing if we turn around and reverse. We can move forward or backwards. We just look great when we're doing it, right? Come on, reach a little higher. Don't bend those arms. Reach higher, reach higher. This is so cool. I think we got this. Okay, we're wrapping this up, and next we're gonna move from side to side. So find a little space on your right and left side. We are shuffling, taking big step, moving sideways. Now, I don't want to go too far from you because I have to keep my eye on you, my friends. So I only gonna do like 3 to 4 each way. But if you have some space, go for it. I hope you are wearing some earplugs and you can hear me now. If you do, I'll let you know when it's time to get back and see what's next. Big 4 steps or 8 steps to the right and then to the left. The bigger the better. With shuffle, I always tell my students, make it unusual, something new, something that your body probably won't be doing on land. Now, try just 1 step from right to left. This is step touch. And we will be dragging our arms forward and then behind. So if you imagine you want to clap your hands underwater and make a little sound, that's what you want to do. And behind your back, you won't be able to clap it, but just do best you can. Keep on going. And remember, it's supposed to be very, very long step. That's right. You go from heel to toe. You may be wondering, why is it important to add lateral moves during our workouts? Well, because we normally don't move side to side, or at least not very often during our everyday activities. So including moves like this will keep those muscles active. Inner thighs, out thighs. If your step is big enough, long enough, core. That's why. Continue pushing those palms against each other 3 more times, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna try another very unusual move on land, but very fun in the water. We're gonna be also putting oblique ups to work. Wide stance on your X curl. Do a little bit of rotation and try touch the opposite knee with your hand or the opposite toe or your heel. I'm gonna call this one opposite toe touches, but you already know you can start at your knee, and then if you can lift up your leg a bit higher, you got your toe touches. It's low impact. There's one leg always down on the bottom of the pool. We're gonna do couple on the spot. And once you get more comfortable with this rotation moves, I want you to start moving forward for 4 and then backwards for 4. Let's breathe out with the movement. Obviously, we want to invite deep core muscles into this exercise. And any movement in the water, my friends, especially lower body move, if you go fast enough and you breathe right, you are strengthening your core muscles. So like I said, you can be fully excused from crunches after good aqua workout. Look at this. We can also turn around when we do opposite toe touches. Is that fun or what? And again, moving forward and backwards. Breathing deeply. Final few seconds before we speed it up a little bit. I have some sprints for you, my friends. Start with your legs. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Move your legs up and down quickly, quickly, quickly. Once you have that speed established, you're gonna start pushing your palms front and back. Treading the water again, this time front, back, hands on the surface of the water. So you're gonna see a little bit of splashing going on. Hopefully you're using waterproof mascara, ladies. You always do when you're dealing with a pool. Keep going, keep going. This should be the fastest version of this exercise. You can turn to the right and then reverse. We only need a few more seconds. I know you are still aqua virgin, so we're gonna introduce those intensive moves slowly. 10 more seconds, all right? Let's go. Fast, 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 fast. Final 3, 2, 1, and slow it down. Alternate back kicks with arms being dragged forward. It's like a scooping motion. Imagine there's a big vanilla ice cream in front of you, and you can take as much as you want for yourself. So big scoop, all right? If vanilla is not your favorite flavor, then whatever makes you happy, whatever makes this movement bigger. On your exhale, and make sure you're leaning forward. Remember, we are supporting the lumbar spine. Knee level kicks, one leg at a time. We are learning the proper form and the proper execution of those exercises. I know some of you are not aqua virgins. You are just here to remind yourself those basic moves and how to do them right. That's wonderful. Refresh your memory. What's the point of doing something incorrectly 5 times a week? That would be a bummer to find out you were not doing it right, huh? Okay, give me your best 5 on your exhale. And then jog it out. We're gonna move on to the next fun move. Wide jogging, feet wider in a turnout position. And we later be sprinting, but right now, let's shift body weight side to side, just like that. That's fine. Palms are facing down and we are pressing them down and up. Elbows move above the water. I also move forward for 4 and backwards for 4. Comfortable way of breathing at this point. This is jogging. This is something we could do for 30 minutes. It would be boring, but we could. That's the tempo we're doing. All right. So now try a bit faster and see how that feels. You will be burning more calories if you put some more power into it. Just don't decrease the range of motion. You still want to feel like you're shifting the body weight, you're rocking. It's a little bit like crab walk, a little bit, like very happy crab at the party or something like this. This exercise is great because it opens up your hips. It is challenging, right? Especially if you put some more thought into it, if you move faster. So, you know, it has all the benefits of doing cardio. But definitely because of the position, it opens up those hips, which I really, really like. Go faster, 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 push, push, push. And this is sprint. The moment you're putting yourself out of breath, you are sprinting. So we're gonna try that again. We're gonna double down. Let's get going. Firstly, moving backwards. We started slower, then move forward. Keep pressing those palms down. Do it again. Back for 4 and forward for 4. And now double down on the speed. That's right, twice as fast. Your palms are not now submerged and a bit closer to your knees. Can you move your feet a bit higher? That's right. Happy crab, remember? Turn around to your right. And reverse. Final seconds. Keep pushing, keep pushing. You got this. Wow, wonderful, my friends. We are ready to move on. Hamstring curl. Another exercise where you will challenge your out thighs, inner thighs, because we move side to side, but also hamstrings. And hamstring is the muscle behind your leg, opposite side of your thighs, so and quads. So let's keep curling those heels back as we move forward for 4 and back for 4. You're gonna open your arms. It's okay if we start with comfortable tempo. As long as you're feeling that water resistance, this is good. You're strengthening your arms. Now add a little jump as you're heading from side to side, okay? This should allow you to make your step a bit longer, maybe 10% longer. And it's fun. To the right, to the left. Think about it. That's another thing we would probably not be doing on land. I mean, you can try it in a park and see how people react. Okay, let's see if we can move forward and backwards like this. When I move forward, I like to open the arms. When I head backwards, I reverse my arms. Moving around, it's totally up to you. This is a very conversation-friendly exercise. That's why when I'm teaching my class, I'm very careful doing this one because my class starts to chat a bit too much and then I have to come up with another move like sprint to put them out of breath and forget about the conversation. But yeah, this one is very chatty friendly. Okay, give me your best 4 and I'll show you something else. Hamstring curls are officially over, my friends. Aqua sprints, and these aqua sprints are with punches, air and later water punches. So high knees keeps going on. You're gonna be punching forward to yourself in a mirror. Imagine there's a mirror in front of you. You will be punching your nose. Now, when you speed up your skips, you have sprints going on. High knees, keep punching. And now you're sprinting and you lower your punches to the water level. You maybe 2-3 inches below the surface. You're punching much faster. Yes. That's right. You feel your muscles, you feel your core. This is not a tempo where you could sing along or chat with someone. No more. Your entire energy goes to that speed. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Okay, now come back to air punches. Your nose level. In the mirror. That's right. Lift it up, lift it up. Where's your nose? And aqua sprint. That's right. You're punching the water again. We are now creating oxygen depth. Something very unique. Something that your body has to pay off for the next few hours after we slow down and we start relaxing. This is really the only good depth on this planet. Hustle, hustle for the muscle. Faster, faster, faster. Final seconds, okay? You can do this. All right. You did it. Yay, yay, yay. Haha. Aqua jacks are next. And again, aqua air jacks means you are putting your arms up and down in the water. You can turn around. When you open your arms, or I would say lower your arms, you open the legs. Reverse. Other way around. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Up in the air. You feel those arms? Huh? No equipment? And yes, you do. You feel those arms. Start doing your aqua jacks. Backward for 4 and then forward. And next transition, put your hands into the water, and this time you're gonna open your arms, do a big wave, and then close. You're gonna see two crashing against each other waves on the surface. It feels different. What you are now experiencing is what the water can do. These are much slower, but you're burning way more calories. And by the way, tapping one toe out at a time is your modification. For anybody who's brand new, you want to avoid jumps, then you'll be tapping your toe right and then left. Keep going. One more set of 8. Look at the surface of the water. Is it wavy? Is it splashy? Are you having fun? I hope you do. This is very, very happy exercise. We are like... All right. And these are final seconds. I want to show you something a bit more complicated today. You already know the beginning. Big step to the side. Cross your feet behind. Take another step to the side. And then put your feet together. It's Grapevine. What a beautiful name. This is one of the first moves I've learned many million years ago when I was teaching land aqua classes. And this was such a popular dance move, exercise move. And yes, we can definitely do it in the water. And it's actually even more effective because look, with all the water resistance, we are putting those inner thighs and out thighs on fire in a very, very funny way. Step, cross, step, put your feet together. Where the name of this exercise comes from, I have no idea, but I like it. Grapevine. My dad loves and does grape wines. So I remember the name. Let's keep on moving forward and backwards with like a zigzag shape. What about the arms? Anything you do, my friends, with your arms is fine. I kind of like to copy my leg move. So I open my arms, I cross them, I open, and I clap my hand. Another move that I would love to show you today is step, touch, out. Jog it out, open your legs, cross your feet behind, open your legs and cross your feet behind again. Once you've learned Grapevine, you're gonna have no difficulties trying this one. Step, touch, out. Another fun dancey step. Another one that's gonna strengthen your out thighs, inner thighs, glutes, hamstrings, and if you gonna move your arms forward with a big force, also chest. We're gonna take a bit more time to practice this exercise because it may seem a bit tricky at first, but you're gonna get that. Step, touch, out. What a lovely way of moving in the water. Just beautiful. Open, cross your feet behind, create two crashing waves right here in front of you. So cool. That's right. big waves. Really put your upper body to work. You cross your feet, you drag your arms forward. I think we're doing fine. I'm gonna turn back just so you could take a look from another angle. Continue with big step to the side, cross your feet behind, drag your arms forward. Very unusual step. I know you have not been doing stuff like this unless you are dancing, my friends. Maybe this is part of some dance style, but other than this, no, and these muscles were not challenged like this for a long time. Again, super conversation friendly exercise. Don't tell anybody. Give me your best 3. All right, and jog it out. I have so much more to show you, my friends. Relax your arms, jog, 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 jog. Watch me real quick. Knee curls aside. We're now gonna work obliques. You are standing on your right leg and you are curling your left knee across. Kind of like you try to touch the knee in the water with both hands and then touch the bottom of the pool with this leg. Unfortunately, the underwater footage from this exercise is missing. It happens sometimes that my camera fails, but you can kind of see what's happening. And again, it's simple. This would be done exactly the same way on land. Jog it out, relax your arms, and let's see how the other side is doing. Now your right knee in and out, 8 reps with a slight torso rotation here. With you fully exhaling. Exhale and then inhale. I like to keep my hands in the water here, but you possibly could move them up in the air as well. This is more advanced option though, and today we keep it simple for our beginners friends. Jog it out. All right, put your hands up in the air. Open and close. And now, you ready for more? I hope you do. Check this out. Hip twist. Again, it is quite tricky. We are turning hips to the right and to the left, twisting just a little bit, keeping core very engaged before we do the first jump, right? Because you're jumping and push your hips to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Again, like dancing. Okay, just a few more. And then jog it out. Wood chopper. This one also works your oblique. So mixing those two makes a lot of sense. Legs much wider. You are chopping the wood with a huge force. Look at the surface of the water. What's happening? We're creating some beautiful waves. Make sure you exhale with challenge. Rotate through your knees. Never lock the knees or over bend or over twist your spine. Give me 8 more. Breathe out. That's right. You got this. I wonder what we're gonna do with all the wood. Campfire. Jog it out and let's dance. I left the best for the end. Let's do some Mambo step. With the right leg, take a small step forward, swinging your hips forward and to the side, and then tiny step back. All of this on very soft, slidey bent knees, with your hips swinging from right to left, with your arms kind of cupping like Hawaiian arm moves. Okay, so they flow, wave like water. And don't be shy, my friends. No one can see you. You can shake it like there's no tomorrow. Come on. You can shake your shoulders. You can relax a little bit. Have fun. And the music is fun, right? I told you. Give me some more hip twists now. Now you can see the underwater footage that was missing and I thought it's gone. Here we are. Twist and twist and twist. Couple more times. Yeah, these hips better be ready because we gotta switch leg. Left mambo. All right, let's do it. Yeah, this is the step, my friends, you can do every morning, every evening when you're brushing your teeth. Can you imagine brushing your teeth and doing mambo? Remember, swinging those hips nice and soft. That's right. Keep your core engaged and your back straight. Put a beautiful smile on your face. You dancing, you look amazing. That's right. 2 more. And guess what? We have to move on and stretch. Yes, if we want to do the right workout, we are completing this journey with the right stretch. But before, move a little bit forward and backwards. Eventually, I suggest you end up on the water depth that is closer to your hips than shoulders, okay? Not yet, you can continue, move a little forward and backwards. My pool actually gets deeper as I move forward. Okay, here I am. Hip water level, waist water level, squats. Check the underwater footage. We're bending the knees. We are dipping shoulders down. And now the deeper your squat is, the better. If you don't have option to go to the waist water level, you can tuck your knees up when you squat. And this is how your squats make a little more sense in the water. Great hip opening exercise, very relaxing and just beautiful again. Exhale. Relaxing those shoulders, allowing arms to now float on the surface. No pushing and hustling, nothing. Just relax. Deeper and deeper with each squat. Now bend to the side, stretch, and when you open the side, direct your breath to this side of your body. Then curl your left leg back, push your pelvic forward, and reach up or forward with your right hand. So you can keep it on the surface of the water, or you can reach above the water, up to the sky. Reaching over the head. Good balance skills today. Nice. Bend over to the other side. Reach, 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 reach. Feel that stretch. And come back. You'll be curling this time your right leg back. Wrap your toes or your heel. Push your pelvic forward. Find that balance. If you have difficulties here, remember, you can always put one hand on the side of the pool. Good. Quad stretch, hip flexor stretch. Next, we're gonna take a step back with left foot, and I want you to press that left heel down to the bottom, extending arms forward like you were pushing something away from yourself with your palms. Feel that calf stretch. Then switch leg, step back, press your heel down. Remember, there was a lot of skipping, sprinting, jumping, hopping. These calves should relax. Breathe. Do it again. Left heel down, press. And switch leg. And now relax your upper body, your shoulders. We're gonna do one leg squat. Let's start on the right leg. Left foot is on our knee. We're gonna shift body weight back toward that heel. We're gonna dip shoulders in the water and hold that stretch. Those of you who are struggling here, remember, you can position yourself next to the side of the pool. Switching leg, diving down into the stretch, feeling those glutes and hamstrings getting a little longer, more relaxed. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations. You just completed the first workout, and guess what? You are no longer aqua virgin. I hope you're gonna pick another workout. We have 3 in this series, all free on YouTube. And then once you get stronger, more confident, I want you to try On-Demand Aqua Workouts Platform. Free for 7 days. You're gonna love it. You're gonna never leave. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.